In this video, we are gonna show you how to replace the pressure sensor, and here are tools we need. First, we need to remove the power cord from the machine. For XL or XXL models, first remove the back panel and turn the machine's back switch off, and then unplug the power cord. For Pro and Plus models, turn the machine's back switch off, unplug the power cord. For version 1.43 or higher version machines, which has the slide type tablet stand, unplug the USB cable, pull the tablet stand out gently. And for version 1.3 to version 1.42 machines, which have the screw type tablet stand, unscrew the 3 screws holding the tablet stand, and then remove the stand. You need to remove the drip tray and drip tray cover and lift the lever on the back of the machine and drag the water tank out and remove it. And remove the portafilter and group head handle as well. And now you need to remove the main cover. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to remove the 8 screws on the main cover. Once all screws are out, gently stretch the sides of the cover and then lift it up off the machine. We need to remove the chassis that the manifold is mounted. If there are Torx T10 size screws, you need to use a Torx T10 screwdriver. Or if you have Phillips head screws, you need to use PH2 size Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 6 screws securing the chassis. We are now going to remove the main manifold bracket screws. For that, we need to check the type of the screws. If they are Torx screws, you need to use a T20 Torx screwdriver. If they are hex screws, we need to use a 3mm or 2.5mm Allen key. And we need to remove the 3 screws first. And for the last screw, you just need to hold the bracket under the sensor while you are removing the last screw to prevent it from falling. You need to unplug the pressure sensor cable from the manifold board. First thing is the brown temperature sensor cable. It's just to have clear access to the pressure sensor cable. For that, you need to use your fingernails to grip both sides of the gap in the connector and gently wiggle it while you are pulling it out. And then we can remove the pressure sensor cable. Use your fingernail to lift the top part slightly, and then use pointy tweezers at the bottom to gently pull it out. Pull the bracket from underneath the sensor. Carefully pull the sensor cable to lift the sensor out. And you can see there is O-ring on the top. You don't need to worry about it because we'll give you a new O-ring. You don't need to reuse this one. And I recommend removing the purple tube, then you will have more space when you install a new sensor. For that, remove the clip on the purple tube connector and pull the purple tube out. Please note that there is an O-ring inside the connector too. Normally the O-ring remains inside the connector, so when you install it back in, please be aware that there is an O-ring. So you have to do it gently, otherwise you can damage it. And bring the new sensor and insert it into the mount and make sure that the O-ring stays in place, which is on the top of the sensor. And thread the cable through the hole in the bracket. And hold the bracket in place under the sensor. And now we can put the screws back in. For the first screw only, you just need to hold the bracket while you are screwing in the first screw, and then put the remaining 3 screws back in to secure it fully. We can plug everything back in. The pressure sensor cable, the exposed side of the connector should face the open side of the Molex connector on the manifold board. You just need to put it in place and push it gently. If you push it too hard, you may break the Molex connector, so just do it gently. And then the brown sensor connector, The protruded part of the connector should face the open side of the board connector, and the flat side of the cable connector is facing the closed side of the Molex connector, and slide it in until you feel a click. Lastly, you need to reconnect the purple tube. Just carefully push the tube back into the connector with gentle circular motion. Once the brass part is disappeared, it's fully inserted, and then you can reinsert the clip back in place. And that is it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.